You need to have a plan for the when and consider the what ifs, as we've been talking about here. Is the business going, the sale of the business going to generate enough retirement income for you? And how do you know that's going to be the case? Because there are so many outside forces that can drive that one way or the other when it comes to a business valuation. But if you haven't had one, I think it would be a good idea to go through the process of getting a third party to give you one. Yeah. Because I think a lot of people just go through their ownership here and they just think, it's about worth this, right?
Yes.
But how do you know?
Yeah, you don't. And clearly there are a lot of forces out there. I remember talking with someone about their business, and I said, what do you think it's worth? And he kind of reared back and shared, and he said, well, I think it's worth about $3 million. Well, in actuality, it's worth about $300,000.
Yes, I think it has to do with how much of it is just purely that person.
Yes.
There are a lot of jobs out there, small businesses, where the individual is what they're selling. And so if they don't have a contingency where that can continue, then they don't really have much to sell. It's intellectual, it's not tangible. So that valuation helps you delineate the two and be prepared.
Yeah, let me break that down in plain English. If your business depends 100% on you and you're not there, then the value of your business may not be there.
Yes.
That's really what it boils down to. There are a lot of people who are the center of their business. Mm-hmm. And that may be because of necessity. It may be because they are a control freak and they got to hold on to all the control of that business. And that's a part of what we've been going through here mm-hmm. at Gen Wealth is diversifying our team to the point where we are able to let go of some things and not be 100% responsible for it, because there will come a day when we're not here and the business has to go on.
And I remember that process. I got to watch it because I joined the team. I think we had like 15 employees when I originally joined Gen Wealth, and I served as your assistant for a long time. And so I was able to watch that letting go of things and not being where we go to John and Janet for every single thing. And I at the time didn't understand what was going on, but now I realize what you guys were doing now that I'm in a different chair and see that transition.
You have to not have the Charlton Heston syndrome going on. Remember that deal when he was chairman of the NRA? I'll pry my cold dead. They'll have to pry my cold dead hands from around my firearm.
Right.
You can't do that with your business.
Right.
If you do that, then your business will die when you die.
Yeah.
And actually, it might die before you die.
And I understand the logic behind what drives that, though, because, for instance, you and Janet, I know people like to say, oh, you're overnight success. No, you guys worked for a long time to be successful and to be where you are. And so it is hard when this is your baby that you've been working on for over a decade to go, okay, employees who I trust, let's let you have some responsibility. So we get that that's challenging, but if you want there to be a future to your company and it to not end with you, that's what you've got to do.
Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.